craziest thing. Every single time I open these doors, there's so much static electricity, I get shocked, and I'm kind of sort of scared to do it, but I don't know if you guys can hear that. I am now freaked out from opening up these doors. This is such a crazy view, and later today, we're taking delivery of another one. That's right, another one. This is still just so crazy to have the Pagani Huayra here. This is a pinch yourself kind of moment. And the craziest part, later this afternoon at 3 o'clock, we are taking delivery of another hypercar. I never thought there could be hypercar overload, but yes indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking delivery of another one. So the Huayra's been sitting on the trickle charger now for the last 12 hours, and based on all the lights, we should be 100%, we should be good to go. So all jokes aside, spending time with this Pagani Huayra, I am truly impressed. The level of detail, the gull wing doors, the carbon fiber. The problem is first impressions are everything, and Mrs. Pagani and I are not off to a very good start. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna forgive and forget, okay? I'm gonna forgive and forget Pagani. Second impressions are everything. Please start up. I gotta admit, seeing the Strad merch backpack in the Pagani Huayra just makes sense. When I see the Pagani suitcase, I see the Strad merch backpack, they're basically one and the same. This is like $5,000, $20,000, excuse me, $50,000, and this was like $49.99, but they're basically pretty much the same. There's absolutely no doubt, absolutely zero doubt whatsoever. You can see it in my face, there's no doubt going on. This car is actually a spaceship. This is the coolest interior of any car in the world. The Espada and the Aventador are looking so smug next to each other. What is even going on? Okay, so this car is worth approximately $2.5 to $3.5 million. My insurance, they don't probably even know about this, so we're not gonna drive it far, we're not gonna drive it fast, but we're gonna have fun. Yo, okay, so I somehow, I don't know how I did that. I'm an actual idiot. I have no expertise. I have no idea what I'm doing. Listen to the turbos on this car. What? That's so good. How is that even possible? I'm not even like 5% throttle. I am barely peppering the throttle. This car sounds so good. So the name Huayra means God of Wind, and listen closely. Oh my gosh, what in the world? Yo! That is an AMG twin turbo 6-liter V12. I may or may not just spit on you guys. I got very excited right there. Also the back end, I don't know if you can tell, I probably should warm up the tire. The only way I can describe this car is a fire-breathing dragon. It sounds incredible. What in the world? Yo! This car is a fire-breathing dragon. There's only 100 Huayra coupes in the world, and this is the only one in the state of Utah right now. This car is so special. I cannot believe we're driving this car right now. I am absolutely obsessed with this car. It's so much fun. There's so many different ways to drive it too. You got the shifter right here, but then you also have the paddle shifters. You can downshift right there, the shifter to downshift like that. That is so addicting, and the sound is so good. God bless Horatio Pagani. What? Yo! I want a Huayra. I want a Huayra. I know sometimes on camera I can be very annoying. It's called self-awareness. For this clip, I'm gonna stay quiet. You know, yesterday this car was the Pagani, but today this car is the Huayra. Huayra. We're gonna rev it real quick. Oh, what? I was not expecting that. What is going on? Okay, I was not expecting the crackle. Well, if my insurance agent is watching today's video, sir, you can breathe a massive sigh of relief because we are back to home sweet home. Now, I'd imagine my insurance agent is probably like, bro, we weren't gonna cover you anyways, but that doesn't matter because the car is back here to the house. This car is sick. Of course, most of you guys know this, but for those who don't, the Pagani Huayra has a Transformers mode, and we're going to engage that right now. We have these fine Italian leather straps, so we gotta unbuckle all 4 of them, and then I genuinely don't think there's anything cooler in the hypercar world than a Pagani Huayra opened up into full Transformers mode. Oscar, buddy, you look majestic. What's going on? What's going on? Are you alright? You want some chimkin, don't you? You don't care about Transformers mode. You want chimkin. Look at the sun just glistening. So the truck is gonna be here in 25 minutes with a new car. You okay, bud? You okay? You good? No. Well, it would appear, actually, you know what? I think the drone's gonna be totally fine. We're gonna be good. Well, one drone down. There's no day quite like delivery day. My poor neighbors. I'm flying the drone. I'm crashing into the trees. We got another 18-wheeler. So the Wyra took us 6 hours. I'm praying today takes us 6 minutes. We're off to a good start. Upon further inspection of the drone, it appears we sustained a little bit more damage than I was hoping, especially right there. We lost a propeller or two. Will she fly again? Only time will tell. Now I'm trying to figure out how to introduce this car properly. This is a legendary car. Some would argue it's the fastest car in the world. Some would argue it's the greatest car in the world. All we know is that I've said too much without quite saying enough, and the cold start is coming very, 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 very soon. I'm just trying to prolong this clip so we can capture it. Let her prime, let her prime, let her prime, let her prime, let her prime. That is a cold startup on the car we're taking delivery of. This thing is sick. Slowly and ever so cautiously, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the beautiful state of Utah, the quad turbocharged W16 1500 horsepower Bugatti Chiron, quite possibly the best engineered car in the world. We've had some special moments on the channel, but I reckon this right here, this is pretty amazing. We've been here at the house for less than 2 weeks, and we're already checking off every single bucket list item. This next to the Veyron is gonna be absolutely unreal. Yo, look at that. Well, we have officially been given the keys to the Chiron. This car is officially my responsibility, which I have no problems with whatsoever. Let's start her up. Oh my goodness, dude, what a day. What an absolutely crazy day. So we're gonna pop this into reverse. I truly don't even have the words to describe what is going on right now. Rolling the Chiron here to the brand new house. Luckily, we don't have to worry about the front end clearance on this, just like the Veyron. Stubby little nose. This is so sick. I am pinching myself metaphorically because I'm holding the camera right now. I can't actually pinch myself. We're driving a Chiron and we roll around the corner and there's a Wyra just chilling in Transformers mode, as you do. Well, it's safe to say my insurance agent is beside himself right now. Ow! Ow, ow, I literally just took a door right here in the spleen. My insurance agent, for car insurance doesn't matter. However, my doctor is not very happy right now. That actually hurt really bad. I'm gonna be okay. Look at these two cars, wow. Really way to cherish the moment. And of course, yes, we have to point out the difference in keys. The Pagani Wyra is a piece of machined aluminum, and then the Chiron key is a Jetta key. It's a Jetta key. That was not a personal attack on Volkswagen Jettas. Like, I like Jettas. I used to like a girl who owned a Jetta. She didn't like me, but I liked her and she had a Jetta. Anyways, none of that matters. The problem is, none of that, never mind. So just like the Wyra, we're not gonna do anything crazy, okay? We're not going 300 miles an hour. We're not setting a top speed world record. We're not doing any of that crazy, but we're gonna go somewhere and drive responsibly, a responsible location just south of the border in beautiful Mexico. So Steve Hamilton just texted me and I quote, "Go put a few hundred miles on the Chiron." So I don't even want to. I was told to. It's an obligation. Yo, let's go. This car is so crazy. If you guys have the means to buy a Chiron, I highly recommend you pick one up because the turbos on this car. Okay, I'm looking at the speedometer. If we do that any longer, we're going to end up in the state penitentiary. So we're going to chill. Massive shout out to the Hamilton collection. Guys, if you're not subscribed to them, go subscribe to them. Steve generously shipped out this and the Wyra out here. I can't believe this is happening. There are fast cars and then there's Bugatti fast cars. Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh. Yo, how do we make my Veyron sound like this? The blow-off sound on a Chiron is absolutely unbelievable. This thing is so good. Don't get me wrong, I love the Wyra. The Wyra's an amazing car, but the Chiron is actual warp speed. This car is an actual missile. Oh my goodness. The brakes are very good as well. And again, oh my God. Wow, okay, I had forgotten. I've driven a couple Chirons. This car is next level. This is a dying breed too. Bugatti announced they're retiring the W16. This is the last of a generation. There's nothing like a Bugatti Chiron. The latest car takes what? Let's go, okay, go. Whoa. I almost showed you guys the speedometer. Blur that out. If the editor, who is myself, wouldn't mind blurring out the speedometer. This is ridiculous. Well, as always, it was another beautiful trip down to our southern neighbors, down to Guadalajara, Mexico. I don't know what's going, what did I do? I don't know what I did. Nothing, everything's fine. I think the parking sensors don't like you at the house. We're good. I'm pretty sure it's safe to say this is the most insane view we have ever had in the entire history of the channel. Driving a Chiron here into the garage. This is not real life right now. Are you kidding me? This is so sick. What in the world? Okay, we do. When I think about special moments in my life, this is upper echelon. Bugatti Chiron, Pagani Huayra. Massive shout out to the Hamilton collection. Like this was never even a bucket list item, and here we are. So a quick PSA to all my Utah peeps watching today's video. So Saturday, October 15th at 6 p.m. at Hard Bodies Gym. I'm gonna put the address to Hard Bodies in the description below. We are putting on the car show of the year. The Huayra's gonna be there, the Chiron's gonna be there, Hamilton collection's gonna be there, I'm gonna be there, the Veyron's gonna be there, the Aventor Roadster's gonna be there, Burlacker's gonna be there. It is truly gonna be the show of the year. 6 p.m. Hard Bodies Gym this Saturday. This video is going live on Saturday, so if you're watching this video on Saturday, October 15th, and you live in Utah, I better see you there. The true moment of truth. I drove both the Chiron and the Huayra today. If I could just pick one, only one, I think I would go with the Pagani Huayra. I know the Chiron is so much faster. This car is so incredible, but the Huayra has such a soul. All the details, all the carbon fiber, but the Chiron would be a very close number two. Either or, honestly, just want one of them. I really don't know what else to say. We've been here at the house for 2 weeks and I feel like we've already reached the summit. We've already reached the peak. Like we can only go downhill from here. I think in 10 years when I look back at this day, this moment with the Huayra, the Chiron, the Senna, all here in the garage, it truly is a special moment that I'm gonna cherish forever. Moving forward, like we are never gonna top this ever again. So I guess the videos are gonna go downhill from here. I'm just kidding. We have something very special coming very soon. Massive shout out to the Hamilton collection. I have said too much without quite saying enough, and on that bombshell, that beautiful bombshell, today's video, yep, is over. Look what the Chiron just did to me. The Huayra took me 6 hours to get out of the trailer. The Chiron wants to kill me.